Hello everyone and welcome back to The Wolf Among Us. In the last session we finished the first chapter, the first episode. What do they call them? Do they call them episodes? They call them episodes. We finished the first episode of this Telltale game. It was very good. Ended on a massive cliffhanger of Snow White being killed on our front steps. Or at least her head was left on our front steps, the same way that Faith's was. So, someone is definitely targeting us. Not sure why. Guess we'll find out. Let's jump into episode 2, Smoke and Mirrors, and see where the story takes us. It was a very, very strong first episode. Very excited to see where the story goes.
Toad. Do something, Bigby.
Oh, this is a previously on.
Completely tears up the place. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hey, hey!
You've got something on your face.
Fuck are you talking about, you stupid cunt?
You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
Please, Bigby. Promise me you won't tell Beast you saw me.
I promise.
Thank you for trusting me.
And we did keep that promise.
Have you seen my wife? Have you seen Beauty?
Come with me.
Don't interrupt me, Miss Snow!
You asked me a question.
Don't change the subject. You are to blame for this unpleasantness, Miss Snow.
Definitely hate him.
No, I'm D. He's dumb.
But he said if word of this ever got back to him, if he ever thought you knew, or Miss White, he'd come back and kill my boy. I'm looking for the woodsman.
Well, he's not here.
Ollie, you're out of paper towels and...
Oh, look at that. He was there.
String me up, Bigby. Like you said, it looks fucking bad. It looks really bad, but I didn't do it.
All right, I got $100 for the first bloke that can tell me something about a girl named. Fuck, man!
This fucking lapdog. He comes sniffing around this place. Rich fucks in the woods need a shakedown. Ain't that right, Bigby?
Now things are worse off than they've ever been.
Well, that's not true.
Right. We've had it worse, but not by much.
And then she had it really worse. Did it not? It's not going to show the bit where she fucking dies at the end? That's a pretty important part of a previously on. They just left out the bit where she dies? I guess because we're starting with it here.
Mr. Wolf!
Damn, he was zoned the fuck out. That was a good little transition.
You're making this more difficult than it has to be.
Upper West Side Precinct the following afternoon.
If you just cooperate and answer the questions, you can go home. Maybe get some sleep. How are you feeling?
Not great.
I know it's been a long night for you. You look like you could use some rest.
I'll be better when I find who did this, which I can't do while sitting in here.
We all want the same thing here, Bigby. Look, I know what you must be going through. Really, I do.
Do you?
But I could use your cooperation.
You know, I hate to say it, but I don't think you do.
Of course. You're right. I can't imagine what you're going through right now.
What is it with you cops? Always trying to empathize with people. I know this must be hard for you. Do you? Do you fucking know? Have you had a friend killed and their head left at your fucking doorstep?
No, I don't think you have.
Didn't think so.
Little bit of a rare occurrence there.
Your nose is bleeding.
You okay?
Are you okay? You don't look so good. Detective Brannigan?
I'm Detective Brannigan.
Yeah, I know. I just said that. Is there something?
What's going on?
Do you hear that?
Is this a dream or something? Is he having a dream?
Please. Please. I'm sorry. Just make it stop.
What the
Please.
fuck? This has got to be a dream sequence, right? What's going on?
We have to go now.
What? What are you...
What did you
Is
do
this
to her?
actually happening?
She'll be fine. It's just a memory wipe spell. Very expensive, but it works. The whole station will forget the last 24 hours and everything they saw at the Woodlands.
Huh.
Well, hurry up.
Okay, so these weren't like Fable police then. These were actual police that don't know about Fables. Well, shouldn't we take those pictures on the desk then? If we're trying to make them forget the last 24 hours? There we go, I was gonna say. I did say, in fact. Okay, that wasn't a dream sequence. I was so freaked out by what was going on there. Well, cheers for that, I guess. You're still a dickhead. Thanks for the bailout.
Thanks for bailing me out.
Certainly. We found Tweedle Dee chained up to a post. That was your doing, correct?
Yeah?
Well, I don't know why you detained him. Dee was at the Trip Trap when Snow was left at the Woodlands, so he couldn't possibly be involved in this mayhem. Bluebeard's currently interrogating him.
Bluebeard
And
is?
he hasn't said anything.
But we didn't
useful.
detain Tweedle Dee because we
And
thought he had
Bigby,
anything to do
we
with
have
Snow.
to
We hadn't
tread
even
carefully
found Snow at
here.
that point.
We can't implicate an innocent man, and people are already worried about your conduct.
There's two of them, Dee and Dunn. And they've been snooping around every crime scene I've looked at.
That doesn't mean they're necessarily involved in the murders. I know what you're thinking, Bigby. It's been one full night and a slice of morning, and I already miss her too. You know, I never get more homesick than when one of us dies. And now, for it to be Snow, I've never been good with these sorts of things. I just can't believe this is really happening.
Yeah. It's hard.
Let's not antagonize him right now.
Our stories used to be so simple. We had a beginning, a middle, and an end. But ever since we moved to this awful city, everything's gotten so confused. Did she, give any indication to what she was thinking? When you saw her last, I mean. I don't know why, but I'd like to know that she was... I guess fine, I suppose.
She could come off as callous sometimes, but she wasn't really. She said that she wanted to change things. Make it easier for Fables to get help when they need it.
Maybe he'll remember that as her last wish.
I don't know what else to say, Bigby. We have to put an end to this. It's been 2 murders in as many days. If we don't unearth our culprit, and soon, there will likely be another on our doorstep tonight.
I'll get it done.
Please, Bigby, for Miss White.
I got it.
God damn, that's a hard slam. Back to the luxury apartments, the basement in the afternoon. Aha!
That's not a very good answer, is it? Come on. Just tell me what I want to know. It will make things a lot less painful for you, in theory.
Oh, were you planning on using that? I just thought you really liked rubbing your little sword.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Hello, Ichabod. Sheriff.
Bluebeard.
I was just chatting with our new friend.
You were supposed to wait for us to get back.
I feel like I recognize
If you wanna be
Bluebeard's
involved,
voice.
You will do things my way. No violence.
Whatever you say, Ichabod.
That voice is ringing a
Hello,
bell.
Bigby.
I
Hello.
want answers, D.
Oh, goody. I thought you wanted questions, and I was having so much trouble thinking of any good ones. Though I'd settled on, how's your head?
You see what I've been dealing with? What are you going to do about this, Bigby?
I'm glad you have a sense of humor. I hope that means you're willing to cooperate. Snow White is dead.
Look, I didn't kill anyone.
And I'm supposed to just believe you.
You were with me when it happened, dummy.
That's not true.
I still have questions for you, D.
Her head had already been
a
left there.
personal problem.
This is ridiculous.
Let him work. He's got more experience with these kinds of
There was about 60 seconds between
Back
him
in the
walking
alley,
into
you
the bar
mentioned
and
your
us finding the
employer.
head. He
Who
could have
is it?
easily
Who
left
are
the
you
head there
working
before walking in.
Why? You looking to change your occupation?
I'm not fucking around here, D. All right, D. Let's get to know each other.
Alright,
Fuck, Bigby. Don't make me look at that. Just put that away. Please.
let's hear what else he has to say.
I don't
Before
want
I
to see that.
let the timer tick down a bit. Although, sounds like nothing important, so you can help us.
This is why we're here. Someone killed this woman, and we need to know who.
I get it, I do, but I can't tell you what I don't know.
Just tell me who your employer is.
I'd like to help you, but I can't. My brother and I, we got a thing about loyalty.
You got
We
D
do our
talking,
job
that's
and we
good.
keep our mouths shut. If we don't hold up our end, we don't get paid.
Your brother. Where was he last night?
I can't say. He could have been anywhere.
Take your best guess.
He didn't do it, if that's what you're thinking.
Then where is he?
No, I'm not sending you after my brother. Look, I answered your question. Can I get my stuff back now?
What did you find on him?
Oh, nothing of consequence, really.
Okay, he had a cigar. Oh, well that's
I'm
rude.
saving that.
Here.
Yeah, all right.
Trying to get him talking.
Want to see a trick?
Look, Bigby, this isn't going to work. Don't you want to find out what happened to those girls? To Snow White?
Let me handle this.
I don't know, I don't think he's going to respond well
So
to
where's your
violence.
brother?
Look, mate, I'd like to help. I would, but
We
I
got him
can't
talking
tell
again.
you where he is. Last time I saw him, we split up, and I went to find Faith.
Or,
I don't know where he is now, but he didn't kill anybody. Just leave him out of this.
You mentioned Faith?
Look, I went to her apartment. That's no secret. You saw me.
No, there's more to it. You said you were trying to find something.
All right, D. What did you want from Faith?
Sorry, I can't help you. I'm not saying any more about it. Any more of that cigar left?
you just watched me fucking chuck it on the ground and stamp on it, mate.
You always carry this much cash?
I've got a lot of laundry to do this week. What's it to you?
We don't want to piss him off. I don't think he's going to respond well to violence.
What do you want from Faith?
He's not going to respond well to threats. We just want to...
Sweet. You think that girl was sweet? She was a fucking thief. Fucking sweet. Faith was plenty of things, but that ain't one of them.
Okay, you seem...
You know what she did for a living.
You seem angry. What did she steal from you?
From you?
Not from me. She stole from my boss. Hell, I ain't got nothing worth taking.
Your boss?
Well, that brings me back to my first question. Who are you working for?
You're gonna get me in trouble, Bigby. I can't answer any more of your questions.
Okay, well, we've got him talking 3 times so far, so that's good.
You just carry this around?
Always handy that way.
What, if you need to glass someone? This seems to be working.
Couldn't hurt, I guess.
Like, being nice to him is getting him talking. I don't... if we start, like, beating the shit out of him and stuff, then I feel like he's just gonna not play ball.
Why don't you just tell me who you're working for?
Look, you're not a bad guy. I believe Beauty on that one. But I can't give you that information.
Got him talking again.
That's where I
Nice.
gotta draw the line.
There's no way Beauty would associate with a scumbag like you.
What's wrong with me? You're telling me I ain't pretty enough?
Let him talk.
Yeah, we're real close.
Somehow I doubt that.
This was supposed to be a murder investigation, but you're treating this guy like a fucking house guest, Bluebeard!
We've got him talking
I'm not
every
getting
time.
any answers from him this way. Snow White is dead. One of us. And you're going to let this ignorant shit walk out of here in one piece. Out of my way. I'll show you how it's done!
What the fuck? What do you think you're doing?
Teaching him a lesson. Now pay attention.
Yeah, you're
Stop
not
this right now.
getting anything out of him like that.
Immensely.
Certainly isn't going to make us friends with Bluebeard, but...
No.
What?
What's going on down here?
What?
Snow.
Okay, well now I'm confused. Was that a glamour then? Or is this a glamour? Either the head was glamoured, or the person stood in front of us right now is glamoured. Right? I think that's the only 2 options? Okay, well I'm glad she's not dead, because I really like her. Unless she is dead. And this... I feel like it's more likely that the head was glamoured. I really like this intro. I really like this title sequence. Episode 2, Smoke and Mirrors. Yeah, it's probably more likely the head was glamoured. I wonder if people can tell. Can Fables tell when it's another Fable that's glamoured, or would they not know necessarily? Dunno.
What the hell was going on down there, Bigby? Abusing a prisoner like that.
I wasn't!
I thought you could control yourself.
I didn't lay a hand on him. I wanted to do things the right way, but Bluebeard had other ideas. I tried to stop him, Snow.
And
Yeah.
hi, by the way? Do you know that you're supposedly dead? How are you not dead?
Okay, you're gonna have to explain this, because I'm really not getting
Yeah, not quite computing.
After a conversation in the taxi last night, I got a call from Toad. He said his son found a body. We thought it was Faith at the time. Getting her back here wasn't easy, but hopefully we'll find something on her to help us track down the killer. Or at least to figure out who she is, if it's not Faith's body.
I should have been there, Snow.
I tried calling the business office, but there was no answer. I couldn't find you, or anyone, so I took care of it.
Snow?
What is it?
Okay, this doesn't explain why it's her head, though.
I'm glad you're not dead.
Me too.
Snow noticed that. Yeah, I fucking
I
hope
just
so.
want to get to the bottom of this. I just feel like
What is it?
I feel responsible in a way. She looked just like me. And maybe that's why she was killed.
Wait, so it wasn't a glamour? Do you have a secret fucking twin?
If someone wants you dead, at some point they'll realize they missed their target.
And they'll come looking for me. We just have to find out who did this. And why she was glamored to look like
Okay,
me.
it was glamour.
I mean, that's what it is, right?
Okay, I'm not
So,
fucking crazy.
What's our next move?
We keep working, I guess?
We just keep doing what we've been doing. We do our jobs.
And I'm supposed to do what? Sit around the business office twiddling my thumbs? Waiting for the big bad wolf to solve all my problems?
That's not what I meant.
Well, then what did you mean? I told you, I'm tired of sitting around. I'm not going to be an errand girl for Crane anymore.
I
Didn't
just
ask
want
you
you
to
to be
be.
careful. I almost lost you once.
I'm
and-
not yours to lose.
Okay. You are kind of taking things I'm saying in a completely
Sorry.
different way to what is
I know
intended.
it's dangerous, but I'm not helpless. I can take care of myself. I've been doing it for centuries.
Apart from that one time we freed
TJ
you,
is waiting inside.
right?
He was so freaked out last night, he wouldn't tell us much. Even now, he just stops talking altogether after a certain point. He's pretty shaken up, though, so try not to be too, you know.
I can handle it.
I can handle the kid.
Okay.
I'm still confused as to why that head was on the steps, though. If Toad found it and she brought it there, why was it just left on the steps? Fabletown Business Office, Woodland Building, late afternoon.
TJ's over there. I don't know if you want to talk to him first or after, but let me know when you're ready to see the body. I want to be there. Buffkin, do you have a second?
Of course, Miss Snow.
Alright. Let's have a look. I assume nothing happens with the lamp. Nope. Anything around here to look at? Doesn't appear to be. Okay, what about these cards? There's 3 more now.
Pity these can't solve murders. Well, that's appropriate. The moon. Usually this is about deception or confusion. But for me, well, who knows? I hope you can find what you're looking for.
Sure. Antacids?
Maybe this has been harder on him than I thought.
Perfume.
Snow's perfume.
Okay. Let's talk to them.
So, check out anyone who fits that profile. You might start with Bluebeard.
Right away, Miss Snow.
Are you ready to examine the body now?
I mean, she said we can talk to them after, right? So, sure.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I almost forgot.
Come on.
The Witching Well Chamber. We've heard about this. People were scared about being thrown down it. Some kind of banishment type thing? But then this is the real world, so I don't know. Oh, they've got a body too. Can we unglamour her?
Wow. I didn't realize... I've never seen her face before now.
This is weird.
Yeah. The glamour is so effective, it's invasive. But just do what you need to do.
So it does confirm what we were thinking of before, that you can have glamours that are made to specifically look like a certain person. So anyone that we meet might not actually be who we're meeting, and they might be glamoured to look like them, but it's actually someone else. Unless Fables are able to tell when they are meeting another glamoured Fable, but I don't know if that's a power they have or not.
That's weird. I don't wear a brooch like that.
Maybe it really belonged to her. Not part of the glamour.
Looks like something from the homelands. Buffkin, do you recognize these symbols?
No, nothing I've seen before.
It looks just like Faith's did. Did Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
Yeah, you know, chopping someone's neck
said he
off, it was
wanted
always going to look
one
like a
more
chopped
test.
neck.
She got your perfume right.
How would she know? How do you know what perfume I wear?
You can't fool this nose. Also, I saw the bottle on your desk.
Okay, awkward cut. I saw the bottle on your deck.
Do you see that?
Could be a bruise.
If the neck wound was the same, there might be a ribbon in her mouth too.
Good point. Open wide.
Anything?
Nothing. So, it's not exactly the same.
How do we dispel a glamour? We need to find out who this person actually is, right?
Can you close her mouth? Thanks.
You're welcome. Okay. Well, these aren't great.
Rope marks.
She was tied up?
There were cinder blocks tied to her ankles.
Cinder blocks?
Fantastic.
So she would sink.
Oh.
Track marks.
She used Mundy drugs?
Looks that way. Pretty heavily, too. I hear they only go for the legs if they've used up the veins in their arms, or if they're trying to hide the marks. Anyway, it means it's not a perfect match to your leg. Unless...
Don't be ridiculous.
maybe she was trying to compensate with that perfume.
Wait. If the glamour is supposed to make her look like me, shouldn't it be concealing things like track marks? That brooch, too. Why would it change everything else?
Cheap
I've
glamour?
never seen one this sloppy.
It might be a cheap one, just to get the job done.
The witches upstairs know what they're doing, that's why they cost so much. Unless someone is making glamours illegally?
Probably.
It's not technically illegal, miss. It's not encouraged for sure, but there aren't any laws specifically forbidding it.
So
Interesting.
there's some sort of black market for glamours?
One would assume so. I imagine anyone with access to the proper books and training could theoretically produce a glamour.
Yet another thing to worry about. Black market or not, it's a pretty good match. Look at that. The buttons aren't exact either. There's an extra one here.
Okay, let's just real quick go to the old Book of Fables, because we have unlocked some stuff. We've missed the very first one in Chapter 2. We also missed the last one in Chapter 1 somehow. Bluebeard's Mercy. Bluebeard's last wife. After a long line of marriages resulting in mysterious disappearances, Bluebeard's last wife in the homelands was naturally suspicious of him. Why would you marry him then? One day he departed on business, leaving her alone in his estate. He gave her free reign of all the rooms, but made her promise not to open the closet on the ground floor. She defied him, of course, and discovered the location of his missing wives. When Bluebeard returned, he knew he must kill her before she revealed his murderous secret. She persuaded him to allow her a moment to pray, which he reluctantly granted. This small mercy gave her brothers time to arrive and rescue her, and Bluebeard's crimes were exposed. How fucking dumb is this dude? He keeps a bunch of bodies in his house, and then he goes out and specifically tells her where not to look? What a fucking idiot. 13th floor, the Witches and Wizards of. The 13th floor of the Woodland Building is home to a group of witches and wizards tasked with the protection of Fabletown. They use their powers to keep the community hidden from prying Mundy eyes, but all magic has its limits, and every spell has its cost. Alright. Yoink.
You're right. These buttons are wrong. I wonder...
What?
Mind if I open her coat?
Snow, do you mind if I, open her coat?
Bigby, just let me do it.
You still okay?
You still okay?
Sorry, that took longer than expected. What have you found out?
Her glamour isn't perfect.
Her glamour is defective.
Oh, defective.
We're thinking it's black market. We should really be regulating this kind of thing.
Yes.
We should keep going.
Okay, well... How's the glamour on this? Did this accurately get you, Snow?
Are you wearing silk lingerie, Snow?
I didn't think he'd actually ask it.
Why do you want to know?
Just trying to see if the clothes are exact.
They're not.
Damn. Shame.
What is that?
It's her
She had the
perfume.
perfume with her. Looks like someone picked it out for her.
So, someone gave her instructions. I've seen things like this before. It's definitely magic, though witches don't usually craft objects these days.
I don't think it's wise to fool around with that. It's some kind of black market magic. Who knows what it could do? We should have it looked at. Just to make sure it isn't dangerous. Don't you think?
You may be right. One way to find out. Huh.
What?
There's something in here.
How do we open it?
I can figure it out.
I think I can figure it out. Something to do with these rings here.
Oh. We go in twisty twist. Okay, hang on. That's that. Oh wait, was that? Oh wait, no, there. No, wait. Oh, the bird wingtip, and then that goes up there. That's it, isn't it? Is that not right? The bird lines up perfectly, the wingtip there, and then the squirrel front and back half. But I can't... I can't leave or anything. Okay.
A deer. What does that mean? Oh.
I don't understand why the first one didn't work, but sure. Right. That's a picture of snow, right?
Someone must have taken this from my apartment.
She looks kind of different.
I noticed it was missing, but I didn't think... This
Much.
was the last picture I had of Rose and me. My sister and I don't talk much anymore.
Much younger looking. Okay, and this, the lock of hair.
Let me guess. It's my hair.
Anyone been cutting locks of hair off you recently, Snow?
Who did this, Bigby?
a troll?
You gotta be kidding me.
Ah, it's the bartender's sister that disappeared.
Yeah, she's a troll. Can we move on?
Holly?
Who is she?
Was Holly the bartender's name, I think?
That wasn't there before. Who do you think she is? I don't know many trolls, I'm afraid.
Should have left them all back in the homelands.
It's
You
Holly's
don't
sister.
mean that, do you?
Maybe Holly knows.
Bigby, you
You
know
don't
Holly's
know
sister's
her?
disappeared.
No, she looks a little... Oh no.
What is it?
It's not Holly, it's her sister Lily. She was reported missing, but I guess it just slipped through the cracks.
We have to go tell Holly.
Right. Who knows, she might know something about this. Who Lily was seeing.
Well, certainly another troll.
Do you want to talk to TJ first?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
I'd love to join you, but there's some business I need to attend to.
We'll fill you in later.
Good, good.
Alright, let's check out the new Book of Fables entry. The Witching Well. The Witching Well is located in a chamber inside the woodland building where it is used to dispose of things meant never to be seen again. Dead fables are committed to its depths, as are the most unredeemable criminals. No one is entirely sure what lies at the bottom of the well, nor indeed if it has a bottom at all, but it is widely assumed to be the passageway to the final resting place. Okay, yikes. That's a one-way trip.
Oh, Miss Snow, I have a question.
Excuse me a minute.
Oh. I'm sorry, I can't be involved in this?
One more thing. Get me everything you have on how we've regulated the use of glamours in the past.
Of course, Miss Snow.
Any more questions?
I don't think so, Miss Snow.
Alright. So, where's fucking these dudes? Anything new here?
Beauty and Beast. Always putting on a show for each other.
Okay, that's different.
Seems like not much has changed between me and Woody.
Can't click those.
I will get to the bottom of this.
Oh, wait. I think something just appeared over Snow White? Yeah.
I meant what I said, Snow.
Okay. What up?
Oh, that's enough. Mirror, vanish, cancel!
What the hell are you doing?
What? I wasn't touching nothing.
What's going on?
Don't worry, no harm done.
What were you doing with the mirror, Toad?
I thought maybe I'd catch you on the shitter. I was just having a laugh. We've been waiting there a long time.
TJ. It's all right. Are you ready to talk to Mr. Wolf?
Hello?
I'll be on my best behavior. Start... yeah, okay, we'll be nice. You okay?
Are you okay?
Go ahead, TJ.
I go swimming at night sometimes, in the river. I wasn't doing anything bad, I promise.
Of course you weren't.
We know you're a good kid, TJ.
You're not in trouble. Just tell me what happened.
I was there, under the big blocks, and I heard noisy feet. And when I hear that, I'm supposed to go underwater and stay real still and quiet.
That's right, son.
Then I saw the lady.
Comfort him.
Okay, son. Careful, Bigby.
I wasn't.
I know.
The lady fell in. But she didn't have her head on. I thought she was gonna pull me down too. Cause she had rocks on her feet and she kept falling down in the dark parts.
Yikes.
He means the cinder blocks. You saw the rope marks.
Yeah.
Is there more, TJ?
Good thing we checked the body
Is it
first.
true? You know when people are lying? I heard you could do that. That's why you're the sheriff.
Yeah, part of my job is being able to tell when people are lying. I'm really good at it. Is there something else you want to say?
Please, don't be mad.
What is
Uh-oh.
it, TJ?
I didn't stay under the water.
What?
I know I'm supposed to, but I was scared, and I went to the top again. I couldn't help it.
I gave you very specific rules. You have to stay quiet and out of sight or bad things can happen. I told you. It's dangerous out there. If someone saw you...
You're not in trouble.
Like Ellie's not.
Not this time, Toad.
So you didn't stay underwater.
So what else did you see?
I don't know if anyone saw me, but someone said, "Stop laughing." And then I was scared, and I went under for as long as I could.
Wait, you heard someone?
Yes,
Why didn't you tell us before?
I didn't want to be in trouble.
Did you see who it was?
No,
Someone was laughing about taking their head off?
Did you hear anyone laughing?
no.
Sheriff.
Whose voice?
Do you know whose voice it was?
I don't know. I'm sorry. After I came up again, there was no one there, and I ran home, that's all. I promise. I want to go home.
Yeah, pushing him's not gonna get any more right now.
Okay, you can go.
Thank you, TJ.
Okay, son.
Good job, TJ.
You did a good job, kid.
Come on, then.
So he didn't hear anyone laughing, but he did hear someone telling someone else to stop laughing. Which is weird.
That went about as well as I expected.
Everything okay?
We should go.
You can't go out there.
Why not?
It's too dangerous. Someone tried to kill you. Bigby, you can't let her go out there with you. You'd be putting her life at risk.
Dude, if she wants to
Bigby
come...
is not in charge of me.
He's
She
in
can
charge
come.
of this investigation.
That's not the same thing.
If Snow wants to come with me, I'm not gonna stop her.
But
We should leave now. You ready?
Yeah.
I'm not her dad. The Trip Trap Bar, the Bronx,
This whole
early
thing is
evening.
complete bullshit, and always has been. I mean, what's his job, really?
To keep shit from reaching the woodlands. Jack, I don't know where they are.
You're a bar. You're supposed to have darts around.
And I normally do, but who knows where the fuck they went to after.
Is that Jack as in Jack and the Beanstalk, Jack? Howdy, friends. Just here for a social call.
Come on, Holly. I need entertainment. This'll do.
You can relax.
Okay, I know. Just relax. I'm not here to start anything.
Okay.
Miss White, I heard you had kind of a strange morning.
It's been kind of a strange morning for everyone, I think.
Every time I see this guy, he seems to lose weight. It's amazing. It really is. He loses weight and yet somehow keeps all the muscle.
Jack.
Wolfie, my dear, how are you?
Okay, Jack
Because,
seems
you
a
know,
bit
we
weird.
were just talking about you. All of us. At the bar, here.
I'm really not in the mood right now.
Well, I was in the mood to play darts, so I guess nobody's getting what they want. I'm dying to hear about the body that came out of the East River this morning. It was a fable, right? Oh, everyone knows.
Tweedle Dee was just here.
He said it looked like Snow White.
You sure it wasn't Tweedledum?
Well, no, but he seemed pretty sure.
Crane.
Sorry.
Tweedle Dee said you arrested him for no earthly reason. Kept him locked in the cellar all fucking night. He said you tortured him. Which, I don't know, that seems like a breach of your legislative...
I certainly didn't.
Bigby, come on. You can't be so dumb as
Jack, find the off button, now.
What is it with you two? You and Gran are all, let's get a posse together when there's no one around, but as soon as the big bad wolf walks in, your tails go between your legs. Cat got your nerve? What happened?
What happened? I'm tired is what happened.
Tired of what?
Of trouble, Jack. I'm sick and tired of trouble. I don't want any more. So just stop revving his motor, or wait outside, or fuck the hell off. I don't care which.
Jack.
What? Bigby, look. 2 Fables are dead. And shit, Gren's sister...
Holly's sister.
Holly's sister has been missing for what? A few days now? And we haven't heard word one about it from anyone.
Actually, have there been any updates?
Be gentle with her.
I don't know how to say this to you, Holly. The woman we found in the river.
Who was it?
You know who it was.
Sorry, dude.
Boy, I sure walked into that one.
If you say one more fucking thing, just one more thing.
Yeah, fuck off.
God fucking damn it. Of course, the dear princess Snow fucking White is all safe and sound. Where were you when we reported this weeks ago, huh? Where are you when we ever fucking need you? If you'd give 1 ounce of a shit about her, about any of us, she might have been saved. She might have been cared for. She might have been...
All right, everyone. Clear out.
I ain't leaving her with you. No way.
Holly,
Get the fuck out of my bar.
I just
It
want
should have been you. It should have been you, and it wasn't.
Alright, that's unnecessary. Can't imagine having to do that job as police, telling
We
people
recovered
that
this from her
their
personal
loved one's
effects.
dead.
I thought you might like to have it.
That must be...
I didn't know she still had
That must be the most brutal thing.
The copper was from a dwarf mine. It's very rare. And very old.
That was decent of you.
Gren,
Yeah?
take off for a bit, would you?
Are you sure?
Bye-bye. This is now a dickhead-free zone, yeah? New entry unlocked. Let's have a look. It's Jack. Harmless trickster. Jack Horner. Jack Horner's not Beanstalk Jack, right? Jack is always up to something, but he's not nearly as smart as he thinks he is. His plans to get rich quick often backfire, but his confidence never wavers. He thinks he's the most important person in Fabletown, but everyone knows him as a mostly harmless smartass. I definitely have heard of Jack Horner, but I can't think what the story was. But yeah, he's not Beanstalk Jack.
I don't know that much about her life, honestly.
We didn't talk often. She was lost here in the city. She just got swept away by it.
So why weren't you talking?
Why were you two not talking?
It seems so fucking petty now, but I didn't want to watch it with her. I think she was off the Monday drugs, but she was hooking to pay down debt. It ate me up to see her that way. Eventually, the only people she owed were at her work. You know, that shithole club, the Puddin' and Pie.
Well, I know where we're going.
The owner, Georgie, with all his fucking fees. It's a crock of shit. That's how they kept her under their thumb, really.
Holly, it's okay. If it's too much, we don't have to do this.
Georgie. What do you know about him?
We can just go talk to him. We've got a lead. Maybe we can take it from here?
Anything we can do?
Thanks for everything, Holly. Is there anything we can do?
No, I'm better off dealing with things alone. I don't need sympathy and I don't need charity.
It's not charity. It's looking out for our own.
Is she? Where is she?
She's at the business office. She's taken care of.
I'm gonna have to go down there and get her. Fuck.
Please, we can handle the funeral arrangements.
No, it's a kind of... It's a formality with trolls.
Oh, right.
We burn our dead by sunrise, or... I don't know. Some old world shit will fuck your soul up.
Of course.
Okay. Good.
Let's go down to the business office and start making the necessary preparations, all right?
Telling her that she can't fucking have the body if it's some part of, like, actual troll, like, tradition, but...
I'll go down there now.
That's what you do with dead bodies or whatever, would just fuck things up.
You were good with her. I'm impressed.
Thanks.
Really, thanks. It just made everything easier.
I try my best. That's me. Always trying my best. Let's have a look. See Holly's sister. Lily and her sister Holly grew up in the homelands together but had a falling out shortly after moving to the mundane world. Aimless and increasingly destitute, Lily turned to prostitution, and now she's the second victim in an ongoing murder investigation. And the Troll Cross, an amulet made of iron that was foolishly thought to protect the wearer from trolls. Lily acquired hers while wandering through the wilderness searching for something to eat. She came across a human, but before she could devour him, he held the Troll Cross out and shouted, "Back! Back, you troll!" After enjoying her tasty snack, Lily plucked the cross from the dead man's hands. After the Exodus, she wore the Troll Cross constantly as a reminder of better days. Well, I think overall that went pretty well. I'm a little bit worried that Crane is going to refuse to give her the body. Because we read the thing that says that dead Fables get thrown down the well, right? So I imagine he's going to want to do that. But troll traditions, she just said, is to burn the body. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Oh, there's the pudding and pie. The Bronx evening.